Ever since you left them, they've been steadily trying to find ways to bring you down, sending magic your way, thinking of whatever they can think of to try to knock you off course, to try to stop your journey, try to stop your progression. They are obsessed with this. They are obsessed with stopping you because they can't have you anymore. So they are obsessed with stopping you. You have to stop interacting with this person at all levels. I'm hearing for some of you that they're still trying to pry their way in your life just so they can know what's going on, just so they can see if what they're trying to do is working on you. Like, this is more than likely an ex-lover for most people. An ex-lover. You might have had a child with them. You were with them for 5 years or more, and they are obsessed. They are obsessed now that you've healed, now that you've grown from the situation. You learned from this karma. This is a karmic situation. Give gratitude. Gratitude that you learned. You learned your lessons. You learned what you needed to learn to get on and heal and have a better life for yourself. But be discerning, be aware that these people are still sending magic your way, trying to stop you. And they're not going to stop. You have to stop it. You have to cut that energy completely out of your life, whoever it is. If you have a child with them, don't speak to them unless it is about the child. Don't interact with them unless you are transferring the child back and forth. That's all. That's all you need to do. Okay? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Watch your back. You see, when you were with them, they were used to that weak version of you. And not even weak. It was that they were siphoning your healing energy, your positive healing, pure energy, and disposing of it on other people. Maybe there might have been somebody else that they were giving that energy to, but I'm hearing they definitely were not reciprocating it back to you. So that energy has to go somewhere. They were giving it out to other people. You know, this is how energy works. It doesn't just disappear. You give somebody good energy, healing energy, you invest your time and energy into them. That energy doesn't just sit there. They siphon that energy. They're not giving it back to you. They're giving it to somebody else, most likely. Okay? And the most pitiful part is I hear this person is siphoning their own child's energy. Okay? From their own child. They play the victim game. They try to put their child through pity parties, and this is some weird, sick energy. Okay, very sick, mentally unstable, very karmic, and this person is spiraling because they know that you're not ever going to be in their life. They know that. They thought that you would keep coming back. Because it was a loop. It was a cycle for a while. For years, I'm hearing. Years, it was a cycle. But you broke that cycle. They never seen that coming. They never seen that coming from you. Surprise. Surprise. They never seen it coming. I'm proud of you. Good for you. Okay? But, like I said, they're still trying. And I'm hearing for some people, they may have really turned to the dark side. They know that you're into spirituality and stuff now, so they're trying to do that same thing, but not on the light side. They're getting into it on the dark side, obviously. So, they're like, there may be some things that surprise you about this person nowadays, regarding what they're into, I'm hearing. As far as like, they may be going to people to actually cast spells and rituals on you, okay? And don't think it can't happen. Don't think that it can't happen, that they can't do this. Okay? Manipulative people are not dumb. They don't use their smarts for good, but they're not dumb. Most of the time, they're actually really smart, but they use their smarts to try to manipulate people and try to get over on them. They're not happy for you. They act like they love you. They act like they care. They probably act like they've changed. They want you to think that they've changed. And even if you're not going for it, okay, this message is coming out because you're still having contact with them in some way, okay? That's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm feeling. And Spirit, Most High, the Divine, they want you to know that this is what's stopping your journey and not allowing it to progress the way that it should be, okay? This is something that you have to cut off completely, okay? I know it's a little more difficult if you have a child, okay? But like I said, limited interactions, minimal interactions, only about the child, and get custody papers if you can, just so that no funny stuff can happen, and just to protect yourself, okay? Because this person is unhinged. There's no telling what they might try to do. Might try to kidnap your child. I don't know. I just heard that. They don't want you to be around. They don't want you to be around. They really don't. No matter how much they may seem like they care, act like they care, portray that they care, they don't care. They know their mission was to destroy you and the spirit. In the spiritual realm, their mission was to destroy you, to end you. Especially once they realized after you healed, and once they realized who you really were, okay? Their mission was to destroy you. The devil put them on a mission. It was not a good mission. Not a good mission to come after you. But nonetheless, this is what they're trying to do. Still, before you knew your power, they did all this stuff to keep you from reaching your power and your potential. They probably gaslit you. You know, that's an understatement I'm hearing. Understatement, gaslighting. But that's the technique that they use, gaslighting. They made you think that you don't know what you're talking about. They made you think that what you say doesn't matter. They made you feel like your voice didn't matter, like you didn't have a voice. You didn't have a voice. And if you did, you were wrong. You were always wrong. They were always right, right? So, now that it's not like that anymore, they have to go about things a different way, you know. They have to come at it a little differently now. They gotta use their mind and think about how they can pry their way into your life now that you've cut them off. So, like I said, this message is for anybody who's dealing with this situation. You know, some people have to be, or wouldn't be coming out like this. Some people are dealing with this situation, and you need to really pay attention. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, okay? Like, I'm hearing that, you know, you were apart from this person for a while, you healed, and now, like, all of a sudden, they're trying to push themselves back into your life. Like, I don't feel like you're being romantic with them. I take it as resonates. You might be, some of you, but for the specific message, I'm not getting that you are, but the fact that they are interacting in your life in any capacity is limiting your growth and stunting your growth, okay? So, this message is for those who feel like they're stuck right now. Who feel like they're stuck. This is the reason why. You cannot have people in your life like that who try to bring you down when you're trying to go up, okay? Cut them off. I love you guys. God bless you.